in the waiting zone right now and will make their way out onto the grid. Senior Rotax with Ainsbury plans higher. Heat number 3 about to get underway.
Michael Morgan and Ben Horner will start on row 1. Joshua Burnett and Ethan Martin will be on row 2. Deacon Russell and Charlie Webb will be starting on row 3. And Cassius Diaz and James Harbishon will be on row 4. Joe Fox and Aaron Asakis will be on row 5. Harry Bloor and Joshua Turnbull on row 6. Ewan Richards and Adam White will be on row 7. And Ryan Hedge and Zav Chapman-Lewis will be on row 8. Jack Spencer, Cam Ingray will be on row 9. George Allen, Isaac Reynolds will be on row 10. William Pemble, James Tester will be on row 11. And Ralph Young and Lucas Ellingham on row 12. Tom Fryer, Lucas Blanford will be on row 13. Luke Bate, Tobias Alvarez will be on row 14. Victor Finlander and George Hartley on row 15. And rounding out this grid will be George Davies. And off the start we go. Good start from Ben Horner. Round the outside is trying to go. Oh, carnage. Bunch of drivers going off in the middle of the track. The 81, maybe Tobias Alvarez was also involved in that, I believe. No, he wasn't, I believe. Yeah, no, he wasn't. Sorry if I said Tobias Alvarez. The number 96 looked relatively similar from afar. But it's been a very good start from the front runners. As Ben Horner, his first ever race in a senior Rotax, leads from the very quick Michael Morgan. As now into Hines Straight we go. Ethan Martin is in second place. He's been tremendously fast, and down the inside goes Ethan Martin on Ben Horner. Super move from him. And as Charlie Webb capitalizes and manages to get into P2, it's been a brilliant race so far. Ethan Martin, who has demonstrated how quick he is with his lap times, especially in Heat 1, where he managed to set a 40 flat, which is only a 10th off of, I believe, the lap record. As now into TKM straight we go. Ethan Martin still leads. Behind him is Charlie Webb, who's been ultimately very quick, and what a move from Charlie Webb. Down the inside he goes. Super move. You don't see lunges that late going into that corner, going into Kimbolton corner. But now through we go into Stowe corner and into the Willows. A brilliant race we're having, but their battling is causing Deacon Russell in the Jax Motorsport to catch. He's a very good driver, Deacon Russell. Does many races over the like British champs races, but through we go into the TKM straight. Charlie Webb is having a fantastic race, a really good race. Managed to build a gap after that tremendous lunge on Ethan Martin. As down the inside goes Harry Bloor on Deacon Russell. Through the Hines Straight we go. Charlie Webb still leads the race, currently running second place in the championship, and he needs all the points he can get against Lucas Ellingham, who is currently in P10. It's now we go into the Yamayutsu Straight and into Derek's corner. It's a very good start from Charlie Webb, still extending his lead. It's around 0.6 of a second to the very pacey Ethan Martin, who sends some alright lap times out there. But now that he's in his clean air, he'll be able to set a really good one here. And into Kimbolt's corner, down the inside again goes Harry Bloor on Deacon Russell. Super move as half a moment there from Harry Bloor, as Deacon Russell goes very defensive against Harry Bloor. This allows Ewan Richards to make a half move, but doesn't make it stick. And the number 69 of Callum Ingray is a bit, I think, audacious on the brakes and went a bit too hot into the corner. As now we see Charlie Webb, his lead, no, not Charlie Webb, sorry, Harry Bloor, and the fast drivers of Ewan Richards and Ryan Hedge just right behind him. He's having a very good race, Harry Bloor, currently running in a very good P5, made up 6 spaces from his original starting position. As we now go onto the Hines Straight and into Stowe corner. He's done a very good job to hold off the very pacey Ewan Richards in the Jax Motorsport. Jax Motorsport has been is in a lot of classes here today, notably though in junior Rotax and senior Rotax. Jax is very good in the Rotax category, and we should expect them to see them at the front today or this weekend. Now, moving on to the racing action, As we see Harry Bloor, and down the inside goes Deacon Russell. A very good move on his teammate against Ewan Richards. As Deacon Russell now attempts to catch up to Harry Bloor. Obviously, Deacon Russell thinking he is the quicker Jack's Motorsport driver out there. As we see him now going through the willows. Very fast they go around here, around 50 miles per hour through the willows. As into Derek's corner we go. But their battling is costing them time to Ben Horner. Ben Horner's having a very, very good race so far. This is his first ever weekend in his senior Rotax. He's going to be finishing a potential third if the people behind him, noticeably Harry Bloor and Deacon Russell, keep on fighting. But now, as we move on to this battle, Harry Bloor is still ahead of Deacon Russell, and behind Deacon is Ewan Richards. These drivers have been doing very quick so far. As we see currently, Harry Bloor is managing this pressure, doing a really good job with this pressure. But as we now go on to Charlie Webb, Charlie Webb is doing a fantastic job so far. After overtaking Ethan Martin into Kimbolton corner, beautiful move he did. Has controlled the race, but Ethan Martin and Ben Horner both catched up to him ever so slightly now. It's now into the Yamyutsu straight. Charlie Webb still leads, followed by Ethan Martin and Ben Horner. Ben Horner having, as I mentioned beforehand, a very good race, but the gap behind is currently nearly 3 seconds. So with the fighting behind with Harry Bloor, Deacon Russell and Ewan Richards absolutely fighting it out, this has cost them a chance of maybe catching up to top 3, as we're now under 50 seconds. The number 121 of Deacon Russell is now under investigation. I'm not 100% sure what for, but stewards will take a look at that. As now we watch this battle for the lead. Charlie Webb and Ethan Martin, and not to exclude Ben Horner, all fighting it out. Through we go, through Dan Weldon corner. They're all really evenly matched on times. It's only a tenth that separate all three of them on lap times. It's been a super race so far. As will we get another lap? We'll get 2 laps, including the final lap. This will be the penultimate lap of this senior Rotax race. Through we go into Stowe corner. I think, and I believe that he does, Charlie Webb has a big enough gap now to Ethan Martin, and Ethan Martin is a bit under pressure from Ben Horner. Ben Horner is having a very good race, running a very respectable P3. As now we go into the TKM straight, into Kestrel corner. Is Ben Horner close enough to make a move on Ethan Martin? No, he isn't. As we now go on to the last lap of this race, Charlie Webb still leads out from Ethan Martin. Ethan Martin's in second place with Ben Horner behind him. Ben Horner down into the Yamyutsu straight. Is he close enough to make a move? Gets really close under the brakes, but no, he cannot make that move stick. As now we see Charlie Webb, who's having a super race so far. He did the move at Kimbolton corner and has just let it through. But will Ben Horner make a move on Ethan Martin? No, he doesn't. But Charlie Webb takes home first position in Heat 3. Well, brilliant result for him. Ethan Martin will finish second place and take a bow, Ben Horner, on his first ever race in Senior Rotax. Finishes third. Ewan Richards will finish fourth, and on the right of your screen you'll see the rest of the drivers coming through. James Tester will finish 5th place. Championship leader Lucas Ellingham will finish 7th. Harry Bloor, Lucas Ellingham 6th. Harry Bloor 7th. Deacon Russell, who is under investigation, will finish 8th. Ryan Hedge 9th. Joshua Turnbull will round out the top 10.